What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are playing Honeycomb: The World Beyond. This is a demo for an upcoming game, and it is inside of the Steam Next Fest. So for the demo mode, they only have survival unlocked. Basically, this is going to be a game very similar to Stranded Deep.
Silence used to sound different. Whispering wind and rustling grass. I've only ever heard them on recordings. The planet has been slowly wasting away for generations. In the end, we became prisoners of our arcs. My brother was obsessed with the old world, a world where we lived in nature. I promised I'd do my best to bring it back. I was working hard to get into the labs. That's when the news about Operation Honeycomb broke out. Could we find salvation in the stars?
Vital signs stable.
Would I ever see the Earth covered in green? Damn! Ow! Oh, my head. There should be some painkillers around here.
Alright, so let's see here. Eat it in our thing. So we have a Viper, hoverboard, small portable vehicle. Ooh, nice. We have moose. We'll take that. Light stick. And some painkillers. Just what the doctor ordered. Alright, so inside of here, boom, and eat one.
Now, that feels much better. So, what's going on? Where am I?
Welcome to Operation Honeycomb. Your chance to play your part in saving our cradle. The fate of humanity rests in your hands, scientist. Time to get to work and find the cheat code to hack the ecosystem. Unpacking database. Please stand by.
Oh, right. I really need to wake up. Is this what space travel is supposed to feel like?
Alright, so we got the fabricator right behind us, basically, so this should be the main door. I'm not entirely sure if this is made by the same dev team as Subnautica or not, but it does look like it has like a very similar vibe to it.
Oh my word. What is this place?
Watch out for symptoms of post-stasis sickness. Gentle physical activity is advised after a long medically induced sleep.
Press T to toggle AR mode. Okay, so this will locate resources for us. Nice! Alright, so we got shift, jump, tab to navigate inside of your journal. Congrats, you've successfully arrived at your destination and are ready to take a path in Operation Honeycomb. We hope your journey went smoothly. Now it's time to put your qualifications to good use and get to work. Take advantage of your assisting team to help you. Take care of your health and basic needs. You can't work if you're dead or hungry. Gather materials to build your base. Get plant samples for research, conduct experiments, investigate any oddities you stumble upon. Keep an eye out for local fauna. This planet has been handpicked from thousands of others, but we cannot be sure how local life forms will react to your arrival. Make lives better.
Take advantage of your assisting team, huh? So, where is everybody? I guess I'll just keep busy while I wait for them then. Won't hurt to get the basics out of the way.
Alright, so I'm going to assume that we need one of each basic tools. So let's start with the trowel. Now, it doesn't actually show you how long it's going to take. You just sort of have to wait for it. Looks like it's not too long though, so that's good. We have filter material, prepares for water consumption, so I'm guessing we're going to need a lot of fiber. Sleeping bag, probably useful for when you're like on the move a bunch. I don't think we'll be going too far away from this initial area. So let's build the pruners. Now, do we have anything else useful inside the locker? We have water bottles. We'll bring that with us just in case. We got bandages too. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the point is between the painkillers and the bandages. Are you going to have to do both if you're injured, for example? Or is one like a psychological thing and the other one is just whenever you're cut? I'm not sure how that's going to be handled. And let's get us the chisel. So inside of our thing here, it said something to us. Journal? First steps. First things first, I'll need some tools. Get started, I should look for a durable material to craft them. Something like titanium would do. Got that. Craft basic tools. Alright, so we're crafting everything we need. Use the fabricator in your landing pod. Collect that. Collect resources and plants with the help of your basic tools. Consume water-rich fruits to quench your thirst. Establish your base near water. Alright, so we definitely want to have a base near water. Remember to supply your base with water and electricity. Turn the plant products you collect into practical samples in your inventory. Construct an analyzer to learn about the alien life forms that's advanced. As your bioengineering, you will need a grow bed to experiment with plants. We don't have any of that stuff yet, so that's good for later on. Alright, so we got the basic necessities built already. Alright, so the easiest way to access your tools is to click the middle mouse button down. That's going to open up your score wheel here. Select whatever button you want for it, and now we'll grab out the pruners, so it should be assigned to 1 now for us. Experimenting with plants in alchemy, so hold on, so that would be inside of our journal. Not all plants on Sota7 are useful for me from the get-go, but I can change that. Following in George Mendel's footsteps, encouraging hybridization through alchemy, I can create a new plant species with distinct properties. All I need is a grow pod, 2 different plants from the same plant family, access to water, and a bee pipe. I can't do my job without pollinators, and the one way to funnel them safely into my lab is using the pipe. After I plant the 2 plants in the same grow pod, time and bees will do the rest. As long as there is space for another plant, of course, the seeds they drop could sprout a hybrid plant. I just need to wait and see. Alright, so after you craft your basic necessities, we are going to head inside of our ship and sleep. This should proc the game to give us the first quest.
Urgent notice. Potential fossil shoreline deposits detected to the west.
Alright, so it's going to be super dark, so now this is basically where they're teaching us that light is very important here, so we'll assign you. By the way, every time you sleep inside this game, it does use your food and water, so keep that in mind. However, the game does try to be fairly nice in the beginning and give you plenty of water and food to start off with. Okay, so this is where the chisel comes into play. Nice! Grab that while we're here. And to make it easier, I turned off the home base. That way it's just 1 signal on the map. It is kind of far away though, so I'm really surprised that you can't use the hoverboard with the light tool. And even though it made it nighttime, it still seems like it's the same amount of time. So I'm not sure if that's just overall demo time or if that's how much what the time is inside the game. It might be the demo time and has nothing at all to do with the daytime or nighttime cycle. Alright, so over in this area, we actually do have plenty of copper supplies, so I'm not sure, is this going to be copper too? No, this is going to be obsidian. So copper was behind us. I am completely overweight though, so I can't actually grab any more materials. I just had to drop off a couple copper on the ground because I couldn't carry anything else. Once again, the hoverboard does not work over water, so if you are using it at night, be super careful because it will get stuck in the water and you'll have to sit there and fight the current in order to grab it out. They do have a way to turn off like the current and stuff inside of the settings. However, though, if you wanted to fully customize the game, they also have a way to turn on like creative mode so you can build whatever you want, and God mode so basically you won't take any damage from any of the wildlife. Alright, so once you get past all the water, it is safe to use your hoverboard. It looks like there's a lot of...
Wait, are those ribs? What kind of an enormous beast was that?
She's eating something else, because I don't see any ribs.
What is that? I don't like this feeling at all. Could it be that orange flower?
Am I supposed to run over there and harvest it? Oh, this is awkward. Let's see here. So we'll drop 2 of these. Sure, they can move now. Is that what it was wanting us to do here? Did it actually tell us what this was? It just says fossil shoreline deposit. Alright, so good news is we've finally made it back to our little pod here. Now, we should have the materials to build some of the new stuff, so we can build aluminum sheet, which was used for something. Carbon filter, process material used for components. Okay, so we're going to need graphite, so we didn't actually grab that on our way out, or the drone builder, so we need a wiring kit, magnetite, and that. So hold on. Let's go and deposit all the rare materials that we have. I don't think we have like an analyzer, so we can't do anything with these yellow plants. And maybe I shouldn't be bringing so many like painkillers and stuff. Let's see, is there a way to like split stack while you're inside here? It looks like you're just stuck with it. I feel like food and water we should definitely just have on ourselves the whole time. Bandages, maybe we'll store inside of here and just play it on the risky side, because I mean that's 5 kilograms of weight that we just saved. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and craft up one of the aluminum sheets just to see if it unlocks like more crafting materials once we collect it. Because it might actually teach us like how to build a base or something like that. Water-wise, we're getting a little thirsty, and sleep-wise, we are a little tired, but it's not too bad yet, so we'll hold off. Now let's see here. It doesn't say how much water this actually gives us, so looks like it gives us about 1/8 of water. Aha! Well, I was hoping something cool would happen, but nothing did. Alright, so there's nothing in these big bones behind us. I'm going to check over inside the ribcage. Now, once again, while you're over encumbered, the surfboard does not go this fast, so keep that in mind.
These stones, their placement doesn't feel all that natural to me.
So are we going to have to run around and like pick up the plants?
What the hell? How did this get here? It looks so familiar as well. Hey, IBS, did our research say anything about, I don't know, people living here? Potentially? Should I be worried?
Unable to access relevant data. Research did not provide any conclusive proof of intelligent life on the planet.
I don't mean to be mean, but your lack of relevant data might kill me one day.
So I can't actually vault up to pick this thing up. I thought I was going to be able to like, oh, there we go. You're not going to bring it back to the base, you're just going to leave it here? Alright, so it is nice and pitch black. Our flashlight is completely out. It said we learned new materials though whenever we picked up the silver. Metal container used for food preservation. Alright, so we made a cylinder. We still haven't found any of the wool material. We haven't found the fiber. And we haven't found any graphite yet, or glass, so we can't even build the carbon filter. Magnetite, we still don't have that in the wiring kit. We might be able to make that. Yeah, so we got enough to make a wiring kit, so I guess let's try that real quick and see if we get like a build menu popping up. So you craft that. Stick you back in the box, that way it makes us lighter again. Put the can in there because we don't really have anything to store anyways. We got some branches and stuff, but none of that's actually really important for us yet. We don't have a way to like learn a scanner, which is one thing that is kind of weird since it has like a whole sciencey vibe to it, and it did automatically give us the surfboard, so I'm surprised we don't have any like blueprints for a scanner yet. Oh, a bear! Are you friendly? Why do I feel like this is a trap, and as soon as we get off our board it's going to like maul us to death? Alright, he's just hanging out. Obviously, this is still a pretty early build of the game, but it does show off a decent concept. Alright, well, we may as well craft a piece of glass to see what that's for. A piece of glass that focuses on disperses light. What? Alright, so we'll craft you up, then we'll craft the lens and see if that actually does anything for us. I think for now we're not going to be able to advance too much further inside the demo because I don't see where the material for this dude's at. Or the material for this. I got everything but this one material. I searched around pretty good and I didn't find it anywhere. I'm not sure the quest line is advancing. I tried sleeping, obviously a bit of daytime, but it didn't actually give us any like new quests or anything. I think I figured out a very important thing about the local plant life. The easiest way to tell which plants might be useful to me is to look for the white flowers or small yellow cone-shaped growth. I will have to do some research to confirm my hypothesis and learn more about other possible predictors, but for now it seems like the most practical solution. Alright, well on that note, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. I do think this game has potential, however, obviously the wildlife and stuff definitely needs to have an update so they move around and maybe a little bit easier time of finding the resources and scanning material. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.